In this section, I want to talk about the digital anatomy of a photo. You might be thinking to yourself, okay, this isn't that useful, but actually this is central to editing. No matter if you're editing on a smartphone or you're editing on your computer, the digital anatomy of a photo is very important to understand. So there's three things that digitally comprise a photo: light, color, and detail. So I'm not going to be talking about these things in a scientific lens. I'm going to be talking about these three things in a editing lens. So light, in accordance to editing, is just the exposure of a photo, right? So the highlighted areas and the dark areas and the overall exposure of the image, regardless of color, right? Color is the second thing that we can edit in an image, and that is the colors of the image. We have complete control over the colors of the image. So that's the second aspect of a photo. And the third aspect is detail. And when I say detail, I mean things like sharpness, things like the amount of grain in the photo, and just the overall detail in the photo. So these topics can get much more complicated if you want to get into like photons and light and stuff, but I think that information is just not that important. All that information we don't really need to know, because when it comes to editing, those are the three things we're going to be editing. We're going to be editing light or exposure, we're going to be editing color, and we're going to be editing the detail of the photo. And those are the three things that we have direct control over in the editing process, and that's why I wanted to have this section, is to introduce you to the different aspects of editing and how they all play together. So light, color, and detail.